The face in the family photos, my mother started disappearing from our family photos 3 days before she actually vanished. I noticed it by accident. It was raining outside, and the power kept flickering, so I was digging through old photo albums to distract myself. Childhood birthdays, vacations, Christmas mornings, normal family memories. At least they were normal at first. Then I reached a photo from my 10th birthday. Something felt wrong immediately. My mom was missing. Not completely missing, more like erased. Everyone else stood around the birthday cake smiling, but where my mother should have been, there was an empty space between me and my dad. Like someone had cut her out perfectly. I frowned. I clearly remembered that photo. She had been standing right beside me. I turned the page. Another picture. Same thing, family beach trip, my dad, me, my sister. But my mother was gone. Only this time there was something stranger. A shadow behind us. Tall, blurry, almost human. I sat up straighter. What the hell? I grabbed my phone and called my sister. You remember Mom being in these pictures, right? Silence for a second. Then, what pictures? The old albums. Another pause. Then she laughed nervously. We burned those years ago. My stomach tightened. No, we didn't. I'm literally holding them. You shouldn't have them. The way she said it made my skin crawl. What are you talking about? Her voice dropped lower. Don't look at the photos after midnight. The call ended. Just ended. No goodbye. I tried calling back. No answer. Outside, thunder shook the windows. The lights flickered again. And for a split second, I swear I saw someone standing behind me in the reflection of the TV screen. Tall, still, watching. I turned around. Nothing there, but when I looked back at the photo album, the pictures had changed again. Now my father was missing too. My breathing stopped. The same empty space, the same unnatural gap, like he had never existed, and behind us in every picture, that shadow looked clearer, closer. Its shape almost looked like a person wrapped in darkness. I slammed the album shut. Nope. I stood up immediately, ready to throw the thing out. Then something fell from between the pages. A photograph, one I had never seen before. It was newer than the others, not old or faded, taken recently. Inside my current house, my living room, the exact room I was standing in now. The photo showed me asleep on the couch. My blood ran cold. Because someone had taken the picture from inside the room. And in the corner of the photo, that shadow stood watching me sleep. I dropped the picture. My phone buzzed instantly. A text from my sister. Don't let IT see you looking at it. Before I could reply, another message appeared. If IT knows you remember her, IT starts with the photos. A cold pressure settled in my chest. I slowly looked back at the album. The pages were turning by themselves, one by one. Faster, photos flipping rapidly, and with every page someone else disappeared. My uncle gone. My cousin gone, entire people erased from existence. Not blurred, not scratched out, removed, as if they had never been born. The shadow behind the families kept growing darker, closer, until finally the pages stopped. On the last photo. A family portrait taken 6 months ago. Everyone smiling at the camera, except me. In the picture, I wasn't smiling. I was staring directly at the shadow standing behind us, like I already knew it was there. Then, the version of me in the photo moved. Slowly. Deliberately, he lifted one finger to his lips, telling me to stay quiet. The lights in my house went out, complete darkness. I heard something move behind me, not footsteps, something slower. Dragging, wet, I couldn't breathe. My phone buzzed one final time, a new message. From my mother's number. My mother who disappeared 3 years ago. I opened it. Only one sentence. Don't let it take your face next. Then, from somewhere in the darkness behind me, I heard my mother's voice whisper, don't turn around. I did anyway. And standing in the dark hallway was my family. Every single one of them, perfectly still, smiling too wide. With empty spaces where their faces should have been.